Welcome back. Now, the other way to use the Find My Audience tool is to look at an affinity segment. And when you look at an affinity segment, what you're trying to do is you're trying to find an audience that will be similar to the one that you are targeting. And so what you're going to do with an affinity segment is you're going to select a specific category of people who have interest and habits like the audience that you're going to be targeting. Once you choose the affinity segment, you're then going to click Start Now. And once we have a segment, we can then choose a specific aspect of that segment. And what you're going to see are different elements that you can drill down into. You can drill down into specific channels. You can drill down into specific aspects of the segment. You can also see what YouTube suggests in terms of where these individuals have interest as it relates to videos that they watch on YouTube. And each time you drill down into a segment, you'll have different elements that you can begin to look deeper into. You'll see where these individuals are likely to shop, and then you'll be able to see different segments that you can drill down further into. And what you're getting is an idea of where you can target your video based on the interest of the individuals in these affinity groups. What you can do is add different segments to your profile so that you'll be able to look further into them. And YouTube basically gives you these profiles so that you can make better decisions about the ads that you create and about how wide of a net that you'll cast in terms of the audience that you are looking for. The Find My Audience tool is basically designed to help you to find new audiences outside of those that you would target with your specific product or service. And what you are looking for in an affinity audience is to find out where you can appear with your video ad that might be effective outside of the normal channels. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. One tool inside of most autoresponders is your ability to be able to create different landing pages for different kinds of advertisements and different kinds of campaigns. You'll notice here inside of the MailChimp autoresponder, we can create a specific landing page for a specific campaign and a specific advertisement. For example, in MailChimp, we can specify the specific list that we're going to be working with, and we can give the landing page an internal name. We can then begin the process. Now in MailChimp, there are specific templates that are available, and the availability of templates will vary for specific autoresponder companies. In this case, we're going to select a specific template. In the case of MailChimp, you can add and take out different elements for your landing page. For example, if what you want to do is you want to have fewer images, you can delete images from the MailChimp landing page. If you want to have a video in its place, you can place the video in an area where you want it to be on your landing page. In this case, MailChimp will allow you to place a YouTube link or a Vimeo link here in this specific landing page. And so in the case of this MailChimp landing page, we can add in the YouTube URL, and we can customize the YouTube URL inside of our landing page given the settings that MailChimp gives us. Typically, a landing page template will have editable features that you can place into the page the text that you want. And basically, once you have created the landing page in the way you want it to be, you can then save and close the landing page. Now in MailChimp, we can give the page a title, and we do have a specific URL that resides on the MailChimp server. What you can typically do inside of your autoresponder is to connect your existing domain so that people will connect the advertisement with your specific brand. And once you publish your landing page, it will then be ready for you to send visitors to it from your advertisements. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. Now, in addition to the Google Ad Creation tool and those mentioned earlier in the course, there are other recommended resources by YouTube Ads. You can go to this Resources section. You can then go to this Creative Resources tab. YouTube will recommend specific formats and structures for your video in this Video Techniques link. You'll also see an element here that says Find a Creative Partner. In this area, if you want to outsource your ad creation, you can work with these featured partners. What you'll also see are do-it-yourself platforms where you can create your video, make it look professional without having the expense of hiring the process out. As of the recording of this video, there are 5 do-it-yourself platforms, and there are 12 professionals to whom you can outsource the process. If you want to see some of the work done by the creative partners, you can go here in this area that says looking for inspiration. You're going to see their name here at the bottom of their ad, and you can scroll through the various advertisements. So you can use any of the Google Partner resources in order to create your video if it's something that you don't want to do from your desktop software. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video. Welcome back. You're now looking at the inside of Camtasia Studio. In particular, we are looking at the Camtasia Studio Editor. And you are going to need to have some kind of video editor so that when you've completed recording your video, you can add the necessary touches to it so that you'll be able to initiate calls to action as well as point to specific areas of your web presence for people to visit. For example, we're looking at the timeline to this particular video that we are editing, and in Camtasia you're able to add what's called a callout. That means then that we can add in something like a URL, and we can place it any place on the page where we want it. And we can also initiate where we want in the video for this call out or element to be. If we want it to be early in a particular video, we can do that. In other words, we're able to place things on the screen and arrange them in the time frame that we want them to appear. And so you are going to want to be familiar with at least one video editor that will allow you to add text and other elements to a video once you have produced it before you upload it to YouTube. This will allow you to make variations to a video without having to reshoot the entire video. For example, we can change the text on our callout so that it is something different for a different kind of video where we are still using the advertising platform. However, we are directing the video in a different way even though we're using the same footage and video. And so regardless of which video creator that you use, you are going to want to have basic editing skills inside of some editing software for your desktop. And again, you're currently looking at the editor inside of Camtasia Studio. However, you should choose the one that allows you to create your videos efficiently. Okay, so with that, thanks, and I will see you in another video.